with 33% can.
What up, what up? Welcome to Legal Opinions Podcast, episode 251, baby. Listen with an open mind to leave mad. The choice is yours. Sam, Spade, and Kim at it again. What you about to say, Ken?
I was just going to say hi diddly do, neighbor. That's all. I
What?
almost cut you off. My bad, dog.
You almost cut me off to say hi diddly do, neighbor.
Yeah, my bad, dog.
Why though?
I don't know. He paused, and I was just going to say hi. But,
Diddly do.
hi diddly do, neighbor. Get my Ned Flanders on,
What grocery store did you go to?
It was Walmart Marketplace.
No, that's not you. That wouldn't have flew past the greeter.
No, it wasn't.
So I don't believe you. I don't believe you. They'll be like, this nigga ain't from around.
That's my bad. I shouldn't have said that. My bad.
You're right. This podcast is never getting off the ground with.
I diddly do, neighbor.
I mean, at least I give y'all something to talk about me about. It might.
Oh shit! Not how diddly do, neighbor. All right, man. Before we get into stupid ass, before we get into anything, man. Rest in peace to actor Michael Madsen. Passed away at age 67. If y'all know who he is, man, y'all don't watch good movies. I mean, like for real. Kill Bill's probably the one that everybody would say, "Oh, I would recognize his face from," but like he was in like your Reservoir Dogs and them type of gritty movies, man. Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
I mean, I thought he was gonna pass away way before he has, because.
God damn.
Well, no, because he has like multiple reports of drug abuse and drinking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, 67 is. I mean, it seems young now because of medicine and science and shit. Because people are living so much longer now. But when you live that kind of life, man, that shit takes a toll on you, dog. Like
Hollywood 67.
Yeah, like a Hollywood 67. He died in Malibu, nigga. Like that popular actor, entertainer, California 67 is different than your fucking Charleston 67.
Our 67.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like Clint Eastwood's 95. He's like 130, like by most standards. You know what I'm saying?
And I bet he don't live in fucking California or Los Angeles or whatever. That
Hell
motherfucker
no.
live in Wisconsin.
Yeah, fucking Montana
In
somewhere. Yep.
He live right by Kanye West in Wyoming, nigga. Like he's by himself.
Get out this smog. I can't breathe in it. Like, yeah. But yeah, like Michael Madsen been around a long time. There's this old ass movie called War Games. I don't know if anybody remember it. Like, and almost nothing happened in it. Like, if you go back and watch it now, it was crazy exciting when I watched it back then. It was about thermonuclear war and this kid accidentally hacking into the nuclear codes and whatnot.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, what I mean by nothing happened is like there's a lot of them talking at computers, but they made it so tense, like nukes was flying, but they never show any special effects or nothing. He's in that from back in the day. So like, yeah, that's a legacy of film, bro.
Yeah.
Donnie Brasco popped in my head. Okay. Yeah. But
R.I.P.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. You got a legacy on you.
He's not celebrating the 4th of July this weekend. What y'all got going on?
Well, goddamn. I'm staying at the house, my nigga. Staying at the house. I'm gonna do the normal grill. I'm gonna grill out and shit, listen to other people's fireworks and look at them shits because I ain't buying that shit this year. Fuck that. That shit is too expensive. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got, man. Packing up my son. Get that nigga out of here. Out of here, nigga. Yeah. Stressful.
During the summertime, huh? Go ahead. When does school start for him or college start for him?
So it'll be late August, like the end of August, but he moves in August 16th. Yeah, so we gotta wait.
Brand new era.
Nigga. We got packages of shit coming in the house, air fryers, bathroom shit.
Wait,
yeah.
What? We get him an air fryer?
Yeah, they can have an air fryer. Yeah, so you
what
can
a
have
time
an air
to be
fryer for the
alive,
kitchen.
bro. They got it.
They got a whole kitchen in this motherfucker. So it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment these niggas are staying in. So they all got their own bedroom.
Oh, y'all doing the bougie shit. Okay, I thought he was in like the dorms.
In the dorm.
That's the dorms.
Nigga, that is stop.
No, that's a suite. You can't talk to me about. I've been to college.
Yeah, it is a suite, but
Yes.
the school isn't that old, so like they built it that
Okay.
way. So
I
everybody
ain't even
stays in
mad at
those type
Cam.
of dorms.
He's
or
like, I ain't living like
suites.
this shit no more. I'm tired of this manwich bullshit. Like, I'm about to have me something nice.
See, I don't even, it's because of y'all niggas. I don't even do the can shit no more. I
I
can't.
hope your stomach hurt every time you
Yeah.
look at a can, nigga. I'm so happy for what we did for you.
No, nigga. You know what's crazy? I never noticed it until y'all start fucking with me about manwich. That shit is on the bottom shelf. Like you shouldn't be reaching down there. You really shouldn't be reaching down there. And like I'd be like, ooh, there's the bold kind, and I go down there and pick up 2 cans, and yeah, never again. You guys have opened my eyes.
Happy for you, man. Happy for you.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
We do what we can.
Eating canned meat sandwiches is crazy.
Alpo.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that's what it is. Alpo.
We did think about it. That's the crazy part. Is we did
a long
think about
time
it.
ago. A long time ago we thought about
But
it.
nigga, listen. Listen.
Long ago.
My kids love that shit. We have all struggled. so man, what
Kids
it
love
was
a lot of shit they shouldn't love, like
Yeah.
shitty McDonald's food.
Oh
Like
yeah, no. Yeah.
They love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
dabble in
it just don't match. Like 2 weeks ago, poor kid was eating manwich on a regular, and he about to leave, and they gonna be like, "You ain't got to eat this shit." Like you have made him susceptible to a chick that can cook.
Nigga.
That's what you done low key did.
No,
Some
you
chick
haven't.
gonna
No,
cook
you
him-
haven't. I'll tell you, no, you haven't, because these hoes, especially in college, ain't cooking.
Ain't cooking shit.
Oh, okay. So he gonna
Ain't
be
cooking
all right
shit.
in that department.
No, they're gonna
He's
be
fine.
like, "Hey, I got this fresh ramen, shrimp flavored."
He can probably cook better than they can. I other than manwich, I'll give y'all manwich. Manwich sucks, but your boy can cook. So I've passed down a few things for him, so he'll be all right.
Gotcha.
All right. What you got planned for this weekend, Sam? Nothing.
Yeah, Sam. What you
No,
got?
I'm going to a couple of parties, man. One of the people that I do a lot of shows with is having a 4th of July party. I'm gonna go and make that move, and then another friend of ours is turning 40. So 40th birthday this weekend, same thing. It's gonna be one of them sort of parties. It's not like a 4th of July in the traditional sense. Question. This is a Juneteenth 4th of July thing, right? So they got I don't know about how firework rules are where y'all live at, but all them little stands are starting to pop up around here where
we
they just
got him.
okay. And of course the local pages are blowing up with don't my dogs are going crazy.
Oh my God.
And I need y'all to for 4th of July. For Juneteenth, we don't really do nothing jiggy like that, right?
Yeah.
What if we just all as a black community started doing fireworks on Juneteenth?
Well, I mean,
what would that do to white people? Because you know how mad they get at each other over fireworks.
It'll fuck them up. It'll fuck them up.
Yeah, disarray.
I think we'd be banned.
Yeah. Because because if you think about it, there's really no law against when you can, set off fireworks.
Yeah.
There's no law.
Well, no, but there's laws where you just ain't like our neighborhood. They're banned.
Yeah,
like
some
prohibited.
neighborhoods, but like where I live, like I'm outside the city limits. So here I can do the shit. I could pop a fucking mortar every night if I wanted to. But I mean, literally. But we have set holidays, New Year's and 4th of July. So if we were just to start doing fucking green, red, and yellow fireworks, you know what I mean? What they gonna do? Nothing.
I think it would be a big problem.
Nigga? Oh, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, the police would be at your house.
Yeah, they would. Why are you setting off fireworks? It's Juneteenth, sir. Oh shit. That all they can tell me is carry on. So let's do it.
We gonna carry your ass on to the goddamn jail.
But you can't. How?
Hey man, disturbing the peace. They gonna find
disturbing the peace regardless. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it would be a double standard.
Can we do that 4th of July then? Why can't we do that 4th of July?
Well, because it's America's holiday, not niggas' holiday.
Oh,
that's true.
Somebody just said it out loud.
True. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
that's why it will be a problem. Yeah,
I think it's funny with that shit because with the people getting up in arms because they know the 4th is coming, and they do the whole thing on the posts about my dog is gonna do X, Y, and Z, and my grandpapa who was in Vietnam, he fucking goes crazy in the house. Yeah. Look, motherfuckers, y'all knew a lot of 4th was coming last year. After on July the 5th, you knew July the 4th was coming. I think it's funny how, like, just down here, actually, no, like most places I lived, I think it's funny that niggas would give you like the warning shots before the 4th.
Yeah.
Like like starting on like the 1st or the 2nd.
Started on the first here, nigga.
I got him. Yeah,
They like
start letting you
a
know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just so everybody know,
It's coming.
every night at 8 p.m. they let one of them bitches off.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know,
Yeah.
we going ham. So if you have a problem with it, find somewhere else to be. Possibly. I'm sorry you got to leave your house and go to a hotel room, maybe.
Yeah.
But
well, they sell like doggy weed. Like they sell
That shit
hemp for
don't work.
dogs.
That
Well, I
shit
don't
does
know.
not
My
work.
dogs are fucking thugs, nigga. They don't give a fuck about no fireworks.
Yeah, I went to Petco and they sell them. They sell them and they tell you know if your dog weigh a certain amount, give them to them. So that night it was like, well, we'll max dose the dogs just to make sure that they good. Them niggas was still wilding out.
Really? Oh, your dogs
Benadryl.
don't like fireworks either?
No,
Well, Benadryl is good.
neither one. Especially,
Give 'em
look,
Benadryl.
don't forget my smallest one blind. So all she hear is the world ending for a
Yeah.
night.
Get them
You know what I'm
motherfuckers some Benadryl.
is that dog still alive?
She's
I
still
know.
alive.
Give us some Benadryl.
She Clint Eastwood. Nigga.
Might
No,
be
give
the
her some
long sleep.
outside in the woods again.
Stop trying to shoot the dog in the head in the woods.
I didn't say nothing about no fucking old yellow shit. Let nature take its course.
That's worse.
Sam will be recording on this bitch crying.
In
Ain't
real
no way
life,
we
your
gonna
dog
do
will
that.
be dead by now.
Do you know what that would do to your godson if
I
that
don't
dog
care.
just
Good for
Jesus
him.
Christ.
So
Toughen him up a little bit.
It's only one
Death
of your
is real.
sons that
He know
really,
death is real. His dog ain't got to die for that.
I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ.
That motherfucker running into walls on a daily basis. It's
Yeah, nigga.
No, she
Nigga,
pat
nigga,
into
nigga,
walls. She pat
look,
into walls.
she
See,
pat-
it's a
Look,
difference.
Mm.
Respawn ain't real life. Okay, let that motherfucker outside. Go ahead, and let that owl come down there and catch her little ass out there.
Ain't no cacaw gonna pop up
A
and
fucking
no.
owl, nigga. That's
owl.
horrible. Them bitches
See,
eat you alive too, nigga.
I'm
They
talking
don't.
about
Everything
like
eats you
some sort of
alive.
quick, painless
I
death.
mean, but
He
it's
talking
like it
about
ain't
an
like
owl
getting
scooping
caught.
it up.
Yeah, it ain't getting caught by like a mountain lion. They go for the neck, break your neck, cut your windpipe, you choke. Nah, owl, nigga, they go for all the soft spots first.
Hey,
So
look,
they
man.
pecking at your body until you
Look.
die.
Owls rude
50-50.
as shit.
50,
Yeah, they are. Then when I
Maybe
ask
you
y'all
run
no
into a
goddamn
little
question.
bobcat out there. Maybe you run into a
Yeah.
house cat out there.
Yeah.
Either way, you keeping a blind dog alive.
She's doing great. She's doing great.
Okay,
Just blind?
Yeah, she's just blind.
she's just
Ain't nothing
blind
wrong
and
with her.
125 years old. That's
How does
By
That
your
dog is
logic,
like-
just kill all old people. Once you hit a certain age, they should just off you.
the motherfuckers who be
if you-
shuffling in the grocery store and driving like they ain't got nowhere to go? Hell yeah. No, that's
word.
messed
Get
up.
the fuck out of here. No,
Get the
no, nigga.
fuck outta here.
Look
I
where this
be
conversation
thinking
been
about-
going.
Hey,
I
get
was
out
like,
the
max
way.
age.
Get out the way.
Max
know what I
age
mean?
of a human.
Yeah, like
That's what y'all
honestly,
gonna
dude,
decide?
like when I go to like okay, so I work on base. Obviously, everybody knows this, right? When I go to the BX and I see these old men shuffling behind their wives, and their wives is rushing, I'm like, why you ain't just leave that motherfucker at the crib? Because now we gotta wait for your ass to move out the way to get what we got to get, and
He
then we
needed
gotta
to
wait.
get out the house.
Man, he could have shuffled his ass around the block in the neighborhood or something. Like you don't have to go to the store.
So
Get out the
sorry
way.
he got old in front of you, Ken.
I'm
like,
getting
you know,
old
it's like
too,
that.
and I realize
Yeah.
this. But
gonna want the same grace.
leave me at home. I got a backyard. I can shuffle around in that motherfucker. I got sidewalks in my neighborhood. I can shuffle on them bitches. Don't bring me to the store and have me impeding traffic.
But that's your
That's all I'm
choice.
saying.
I guarantee he don't realize he moving that slow. I
Nigga,
guarantee.
there was a reason why
Mm.
Dr. Kevorkian was making so much money.
Nigga.
Yo, put me down easy, dog.
Yeah.
Put
Let my
me down
family get this
easy.
insurance money. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yep.
People
still
are
alive? Might need
alive.
him.
A lot of old people are alive nowadays for the sake
Goddamn.
of other people, not themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Pappy to go. You
Nah,
didn't
Pat
even
Pappy
care about
did
this
this
nigga
shit.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now he dying. You want to be by the bed crying and shit. Get your ass out of here.
Y'all
Yeah.
cold as ice. Cold as ice.
No, I
Fuck
mean,
that, nigga.
if you're keeping it real though, because you gotta think, man, a lot of motherfucking like family members, when it comes to money, they some shady motherfuckers. So they don't want to be in your
I
life.
agree with that.
And then when you start to die and they see you doing good, they think you got money. Now they want to be around you. I don't want that shit. That's why the circle's small.
Look, bro, I'm probably like 90% accurate in guessing this when it happens to me. I'm driving and it's some old slow ass motherfucker or some old cut me off ass motherfucker, and then slow down. 3 choices. I'm 90% right. It's a fucking old ass motherfucker. It's an Asian woman, or it's some fucking foreign Uber driver.
I'll add a fourth to that.
What's that?
If they got that handicap fucking tag hanging, that's usually the ones out here for me. The handicap tag gives it away every time. You mute it. Oh, he knows.
I'll be like, yo, man, get the fuck out of my way, man. Get out of my life.
Yeah. But what do you got going on this weekend? Since we didn't talk about Salmonized weekend.
Shit. Not too much, man. Got a bunch of family in town.
Yeah.
They got an Airbnb on the beach.
Nice.
So probably go out there Saturday, and then do the 4th up in my other cousin's house. He's got a big ass crib up in north of Tampa. That's really it. Just bullshit.
That's what's up.
Like the 4th of July has got to be like the most boring fucking holiday. No, it's top 3 though.
You know what? I give you that, and I'll second that. What I think New Year's is boring as fuck too. Now,
New Year's,
I think
it don't have to be. You choose. There are people doing. There are things going on all over the world.
All over
on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
For like Labor Day, trash. Memorial Day,
New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
New Year's Day.
Yeah. New Year's Eve is always popping. Yeah, but New Year's Day is like they might as well just call it New Year's Eve, and we celebrate New Year's Eve, and then we go home. Like there shouldn't be nothing.
No. I'll take my day off still though.
I'm gonna take the day off now.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna take the day off, nigga. That week, my
Earth
bad. I'm gonna take that
made
week
it around
off,
one more time, you know.
Well,
I'm good with that.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, happy 4th to all the rest of you niggas.
Okay.
Who are listening.
And whites and all in between that listen.
I think he included all them.
Jesus Christ.
I included everybody.
Nigga banner.
All niggas. All these niggas that listen to this show.
Sound like an African American Hulk. Nigga banner.
Yeah.
Real quick movie shit, because I know neither one of y'all have probably seen them. Jurassic World Rebirth. I called it Jurassic World. And Ironheart. I only saw the first 3.
Watched it.
Did you finish all of it, or just the first 3?
First 3.
Okay.
Just the first 3.
Okay. So first off, Jurassic World Rebirth. Impossible to spoil this movie if you haven't seen it yet. Like dinosaurs, people. Oh my god!
It just came out.
Plot. That's the plot. I mean, that's the. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's impossible to spoil. Like, it did just come out.
I heard it was changed because it was more of them seeing the dinosaurs actually in the wild versus being in the park.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I heard
I hated Dominion. I hated Dominion. Jurassic Park 3 was stupid, and the second Jurassic World was bad except for like 10 minutes of it.
Okay.
But when I say that, like, it ain't Oppenheimer. It ain't, it ain't Dunkirk.
Nigga, what is Oppenheimer?
You know what I mean?
You ain't never seen that movie?
Well, what I mean is, like, they're not some Oscar-worthy, like, pick-apart films. That's what I mean by that.
No,
so and so, like, there's some film reviewers that I follow, like this dude Paul Moomjean. I think he's super talented in the way that he looks at movies. He hated it, talking about these characters are forgettable and this and that. We was talking back and forth on Facebook, and I had to laugh because I follow him and I love him to death. But I was like, what did you expect in a movie, you know, that's basically here's some people. They make some of them unlikable on purpose so that you don't give a shit when they get eaten. Some you
Word.
gonna care about, kinda, and they gonna do whatever Jurassic thing needs to happen so that we can see some dinosaurs. Like if you're going in for more than that, great, but you can still make a stupid ass dinosaur movie. And what they did in this one was it was good. Like what they did didn't seem implausible for the most part. And then, but I will say I don't remember nobody's fucking name, not one character. Not even Scarlett Johansson.
You know what I just realized, and this week, and I'm gonna let you keep
No,
going.
you good.
I just realized why she was in the movie because she fucked up her Marvel gig, and they killed her ass out of there.
I don't think that's accurate.
Get your ass out of here! No, because she was the one talking that shit. And they was like, all right.
What instance you talking about? I'm trying to place in my
No,
head.
when she was going back and forth with Marvel about the money.
Oh, for Black Widow during
Black
COVID.
Widow shit. Yes.
Right. Okay.
So they was like, all right, we're gonna give you a movie and then you fucking out of here.
She got
ain't
money
seen
though.
Scarlett do nothing else
She did.
since then.
Yeah.
Damn you.
And now she's like, I'm gonna attach myself to this Jurassic Park fucking shit. She gonna be in the next 3 of them bitches. Did she die?
Yeah. No, hell no.
Did she die?
Of course not. She's the lead.
Oh, she gonna be in the next 3 or 4 of
she
them
gonna be in
hoes.
the net. Well, they're gonna do 3. Well, they always do them in 3s, right? They're like kind of like Star Wars. They do 3 Jurassic Parks at a time.
Oh yeah. She like, all right,
So
I'm
she
gonna
gonna
show
be in the
y'all
next
Marvel.
I got a prediction on this one. I don't think we're gonna get another Jurassic for a while.
Okay.
And this is the other thing too. It's the only name in dinosaurs. Think about any other movie that has come out with dinosaurs in it. Nobody gives a fuck if it's
Land
not
of the
Jurassic
Lost.
Park.
Oh, okay. I thought
That
you
don't
said
count,
me
nigga.
name. It don't count.
That's them old ass movies, nigga. Land for a Time came out when I was like 6.
Land for a Time was a banger.
Fucking tree stars and shit. Had us all crying over Littlefoot. Yeah, so no, she makes it. I mean, obviously. But it's summer dinosaurs. And the only other dinosaur shit you can watch is them generic movies. If you type like Jurassic Games on Netflix and shit like that. And they look stupid. So like what else you gonna do?
I think there'll be more sooner than later because they call the shit Rebirth. And they telling you in the title, we starting over again, niggas.
That's what I was thinking, you know. So
I bringing it back.
It's because
so
do
Sam,
you
let me
remember
ask
the last
you
one?
this.
Dominion?
I do.
Yeah.
With all the fucking locusts, it was stupid. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they do have to explain that away.
Okay.
And all the dinosaurs is all over the planet. I was like, how is this gonna go? And they in first 5 minutes, they was like, here we are. This is what happened. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I might check that out then.
I'll ask my son, his summer camp, they went and saw it today. The 3D version.
Oh, balling.
$20, nigga. The fuck.
I got you.
But anyway, yeah, what you gonna do?
But
I'm gonna ask him today what he thought. Well, he's a dinosaur kid, and that's what they make the movies for. Like,
they're not
nigga,
for us.
We don't
you know
give a fuck about some
Yeah.
goddamn dinosaurs. It's for the kids. So it's like they're gonna keep doing. They're gonna keep rebranding this shit and pushing it out as long as they can make some bread. I don't. What else came out this weekend that's gonna compete with it?
I don't know because we saw Ballerina and shit. I didn't really see anything else up there. How to Train Your Dragon, I guess, was kicking ass at the box office, but I heard it's damn near a 1-to-1 from the cartoon. So
I thought that's what it was supposed to be anyway. I mean, it's the same thing they did with Lilo and
They
Stitch.
just printing money. They just printing money.
Yeah.
Let's do this again, but with people.
Yep.
Okay.
And the same people that voiced it in some of the instances. So
yeah.
Because what the fuck was old buddy from 300 doing right now? But generic cop thrillers.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard, Gerald.
Gerald Butler.
He Gerald now. He don't get to use Gerard. Gerard was making good movies. Gerald making this bullshit.
Oh shit.
But that holds weight. What you just said, because Disney, after you do anything with Disney that you out they name, Universal is in control of Jurassic, so she left the studio. Is what that says to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't no more Marvel money over here, bitch. Go
You know,
on over there.
which I think is wild because aren't there like if you go to the theme parks like Universal, aren't there Marvel characters at Universal as well?
Well, they still own the rights to the character of Black Widow. So when you go to the theme park and you see somebody dressed up as Black Widow, she don't own Black Widow.
Okay.
They could revive her and recast her if they wanted
That's
to.
true.
They was about to. They revoiced her ass on the
on the What If series.
Well, on What If shit, and she was like,
Oh,
"Damn,
shit.
that bitch do sound like me." Hey, y'all. I'm
that
right.
bitch do sound like me. Fuck. That's not
real.
me.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
I'll
like
take
five
I'll take
Scarlett
the movie.
Johanssons in Hollywood.
Mhm.
Like,
I mean,
But
yeah.
now that you mention it, I haven't been in the last probably 2 years, but the last time I went to Disney World, there was no Marvel shit out there.
Well, there is now. So as of
at Disney World,
Disney World. There's
well, no,
a
I don't
whole
know what world.
fucking. What? Think about it. There's,
Yeah, they built it, didn't they? Because they built
they
the one
did.
over here. Ours is ass.
Yeah, so they have. Matter of fact, they got the Guardians of the Galaxy ride out there at Epcot, and that's
maybe okay. That's old Disney. Okay, maybe it's in there because I know they built out that whole Star Wars shit.
Yeah, so that's a big fucking
which is
thing,
fucking flyer. I mean, it is fire. That
it
shit
is.
looks crazy.
Yeah.
It took them like
Rise of the
3 years to
Resistance
build
is,
that shit.
It's craziness over here. That ride is the most technological. How did they do this shit thing I've ever seen? It's called Rise of the Resistance inside of Star Wars land.
In Disneyland, not
Disneyland. And I know the one out there is ridiculous. We got like a smaller version of it. You know what I'm saying? But the ride,
nigga, that Star Wars shit out here is fucking. It's a whole. They built a hotel dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're in fucking Star Wars and everybody in the fucking hotel is a character.
Yep.
Like it's dumb. They went.
Bro, the money they spend and the money they make at just Disney period is because I mean the last time I went, I mean it was probably pre fucking COVID 2019. And my dad and I were like, man, I just want a day's worth of money from the parking at this bitch, just the parking, nigga. Because these motherfuckers get your ass every day you pay for parking.
Yeah,
it's like $25-$35 for a regular car, you know. So they're making all kind of bank. But speaking of Disney, making bank,
it's interesting we talking about Disney and Universal because they really coming for, and they're not gonna win, but they'll compete. They coming to Disney neck right now. Universal spent $7 billion on the Epic Universe that they just built down in Florida. Because they were looking at the theme park market and seeing that people was getting tired of the same old, let's go back and see Peter Pan and shit. And they just dump money into all this new technological shit to compete. So I want to see if Disney lower their prices even a little bit. Because everybody going to everybody going to Epic right now.
Yep.
I can speak on a little bit of that. So the summer camp that my son is in, they do 3 field trips a week. Possibly. There's 2 like regular field trips. Friday is like the big kids field trips for kids that are 10 and up. My son is 10. This week they were going to go to that new park at Universal in Orlando, right? I didn't see how much the tickets were, but I knew that it was like $38 just for my son to get into the van for them to drive them up from like they were gonna leave at like 7 and get back at 5 or some shit like that. So every day I walk in, I'm looking at this fucking sign, this dry eraser marker board. Hey, you know, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. All right, cool. My son's talking to, you know, his friends and shit. Hey, Dad, you know, I was thinking, I saw on the sign about going to Universal Studios, and I'm like, God damn, this thing greed now.
Fuck. That's what you said.
So I go on the website to try to see how much tickets are. It's a brand new park. She opened like a month ago or some shit like that.
It was May. In May. It opened in May.
So a brand new park. And I can't find the park on the website. So I go in yesterday and the sign changed. Jurassic World 3D is the new field trip. So I was like, hey, is this for next week or is this for tomorrow? He says, no, it's for tomorrow. We changed it. And I said, oh, is it because over Tampa, it's supposed to be like some fucking tropical depression or some shit sitting over us for like the next 3 or 4 days. So I said, it was because of the weather. He's like, no. He's like, I thought we would beat the weather. So I really wanted to go. But it was a limited release. It's still a limited release of tickets to get into the fucking park. Because at the camp, you had to buy the ticket, then show the proof of purchase to the counselor or whoever's in charge before you get on the bus. So they are fucking like, these tickets for this park are getting bought out in droves. Like, nigga, you got to be up at like 12:01 a.m. To get a ticket for like next weekend.
Yeah.
So no, man, like Disney, because Disney's always been, well, in this area, Disney has always been higher than Universal.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got a cousin of mine. They get fucking tickets every year. They get the season pass every year. That's just like fucking. It went from being like 2,500.
It's nuts.
To like 4,500. Like in a year.
That's ridiculous.
Not like in a year. They went up 2 G's.
Yeah.
For a season. That's like
for a season.
Like front of the line and all of that.
No,
it's probably just a regular season pass. Just
a regular season pass.
Just
regular season pass.
Regular entry. Oh wow!
Ain't no skipping line.
I thought that was a magic key or some shit they got.
The only thing they don't have blackout dates, but dog, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, we were so we're going to Universal Thanksgiving week, and the only way I could get my tickets was to go through a travel agent for the new park.
Damn.
And we're going in November. You know what I mean? And I was originally looking at going to Disney because that's where my daughter wanted to go. And I seen them prices, nigga. Because
Disney
we're gonna stay.
Don't play.
Yeah, I am not doing that shit because I put it like this. I looked at a 4-day trip to Disney for a family of 4, staying at one of the little hotels on one of the resorts there.
Yeah.
It's like $7,000.
Yeah,
it's like $7,000.
I was gonna say 8, but yep.
Yeah,
it's
and then
that shit's up there, dog.
Yeah, and then I go to Universal, staying on a resort there, family of 4, with Epic Universe, $3,000. I'm like, yeah, I know where the fuck we going.
Let me be happy with my little Universal. Like I think I got the whole family season passes, and we got some blackout dates, but it's mostly like times we don't want to go anyway.
Yeah.
When it's dumb hot. Yeah. And I think we all got them for the silver one for like $120 a piece. And then I upgraded mine to gold because with silver you don't get free parking. And with parking they want $35 or $75 for preferred. $75 for a regular fucking car. So so
it's shitting on Disney, but nigga,
so we upgraded one to gold, and now I got free parking whenever we go. Everybody else got silver. We all go in the park, and then I get discounts on food. And like that's the cheapest way to do it that we done found.
Yeah,
nigga, that's
$2,500.
Yeah,
no, it used to be. It used to be in 2018. It was 2,500. In 2018,
it's more than that now. It's more than that for sure.
Dog,
in fact, I said this shit too. You taking your family, you get your room and shit, right? Once you get in the park, you're buying shit. So they already got you for the 25.
Yep.
And so like for example, we there all the time. Like we go to Universal pretty frequently. So like we know what not to eat and shit that's gonna be expensive. But I'm buying a butterbeer. That's just some money they getting off your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Certain shit. Then like certain movies will roll through there. Like Wicked is hot right now. That's a Peacock thing. That's Universal. So they got all the swaggiest of swag shit for Wicked. And they're crazy about fucking Wicked. Like you can't not buy shit in there. And at Disney, shit, downtown Disney here, before you go in the park, everybody buy the ears. Them ears is like $45 fucking.
Yeah, fuck that.
It might be more than that.
Go buy 2 paper plates and a rubber band, nigga. You can use that shit, nigga. You gonna make you some ears.
Nigga, I asked my cousin about it back, like I said, 2018. He says, in order for it to make sense, money-wise, we have to go 14 times a year. And I was like, God damn, nigga. You have to go 14 times for the money to make sense as far as like comparing it to getting a regular pass every few months?
Yeah. And then it's not just going, it's going and dealing with the crowd. You know what I mean? Because you're already spending money. You're going to spend money when you get there. You got to eat. You got to have water. You got to have something to drink. But it's just all those
Hey,
fucking
dog,
people from all
fuck
over the
that
world.
shit. I'm gonna do my son like my parents did me. When you get hungry, we walking back to the car. We got the
Oh,
cooler
yeah,
in the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
We got the
Yeah.
sandwiches.
That's
Yep.
damn sure what my parents did.
That's a
We
gas.
gonna
My
sit.
parents did that shit too.
We gonna sit in that motherfucker. Got eat these
Man, well,
sandwiches.
picnic.
Right in
Parking
the
lot
trunk,
picnic,
nigga.
Yeah, fucking chicken in a big
Yeah.
plastic bag. It's like the sun will keep it hot in the car.
Oh my God.
Like
Yeah.
they,
Word.
straight up.
Hey,
But
look,
that's
hey,
yeah.
Dad, what's this? That's a crystal burger. That's a crystal burger, baby.
Yeah,
Just
nigga.
eat it. Eat
Gonna eat
the
that shit. It's gonna be
dog.
much better than everything in that fucking park.
I think Americans don't do it no more because they feel poor in the park. Like we all like got this like, you know, we want to look good. We want to look like we having fun. I only ever see foreign like families doing it now. When we go to Universal, there's like, you know, the area where they like have a couple of chairs. And it's always a mama over there that them bust out like a big ass can of peanut butter
Yeah.
or she
Well,
got a
don't they
bunch of
let you
pre-made
bring?
sandwiches.
Yeah, don't they let you bring shit in the park now anyway? So
They
you
let
can
you,
you
yeah.
don't
If you
don't
got your
necessarily
kids
have
and
to go
shit
back
with
to the
you,
vehicle.
yeah, they don't turn you
Oh.
around and be like, you can't bring that shit,
Yeah.
right? Unless it's alcohol.
Yeah.
You know.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah,
I
they don't
gotta,
fuck with you that.
I gotta dip out for a second. Hold on a second.
All right.
Thing, bro.
So yeah, it ain't too bad, but yeah, them prices are stupid. I remember thinking I was gonna try to get Disney ones for us and just didn't do it because they was ridiculous. But
Yeah.
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 So you said you saw the first 3 Iron Hearts.
I did. I'm gonna
Okay.
finish it this weekend. Did you see the first 3?
Yes.
Okay, well
I watched
let's
the first
talk
3.
about it. But first off, let's step into our Marcus mindset first.
What, we gonna pretend we fell asleep on it? What we doing?
Let's pretend we Marcus and we finished it. We finished all 3 episodes.
Okay,
We
all right.
Marcus. So how do you think what do you think he would say about it? Since he had to step away, we might as well go ahead and
Man, this shit's fucking
attempt.
trash, man.
I hate that character. I hate her character.
Now,
They
what we
need to
talking about,
recast
man?
her ass.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this hood nigga?
Yeah,
I feel like
is
that's
this? He got some girl in his suit, you know, talking back and shutting down. Like what we got? Like what are we doing, man?
Yeah, that's him. All right, so we got that out the way.
All right,
what did
cool,
you think about it? Seriously, what did you think about
it? All right. Episode 1, thought she was super fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt like MIT needed to be sued for almost killing a black woman. They kicked out of school. She needed to GoFundMe because they shut her shit off while she was flying.
Mid fucking air, nigga.
I was like, y'all almost killed this nigga. But no, like I ain't gonna get too much in it. What I honestly thought from 1 to 3 was I need to see the next 3 because it was good, but they didn't let her cook.
And I was gonna say something similar to that because I had to stop surfing the internet today because I didn't realize that they were already. It was only 6 episodes.
Same.
I didn't realize that. So I'm like, spoilers ahead. I've already seen the first 3. Fuck it. So I started reading. I'm like, I got to step away from this because I guess not really a spoiler, but I guess they're tying in WandaVision into a little bit like certain aspects. So that's all I'm saying on that. But I'm the same as you, man. My son and I binged the first 3, and we were the same. Like, fuck, that's it. I got to see the next ones. So I think she's doing very well in that role.
I do too.
I think she did much better than she did in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Thank you.
Her character was much better.
And I think that's where a lot of her negative reviews are coming from. It's people that didn't watch it that was like, I hated her already, so I'm not even going over there. And I'm like, no, I think she toned down some of the stupid shit that I think they had her doing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Now, on top of that, here's what I didn't like what people were saying. Anytime there is a show or a movie that is heavy into the culture, Black culture, they call it woke. And again, we've talked about that before, so I'm not gonna beat that dead horse. Just look at the show. You know what I mean? Just look at it and take it for what it is. It's a Black character and a lot of Black people in the movie or in the show. Sorry. So it is what it is. That's what it's gonna be. And she's out of Chicago. So in the hood. So it's gonna be a lot of niggas in the show. So take it for what it is. There are also a couple of British characters in the show. There's also a few white people in the show. So like, don't just look at it as a woke show because you're not taking it for what it's supposed to be. You know, she's a black character. Let her fucking shine. Because like we said, I think she did very well, you know, in that role. So hopefully she still cooks next season.
Yeah. I agree. I want to just, I guess all of our conversations always kind of build on each other. So a couple of things. We talked about pods ago how the rules have changed for them putting TV shows together and representation about people, regardless of what show it is. Y'all will never see ultra white Lord of the Rings again if they remake it.
Yeah, no.
Like, because they're just not going to do that anymore because the rules is different. The Academy's got to have LGBT and all those things because that's just how the world looks now. Calling back to something else we said on this episode, we old. All right?
Yeah.
Like, we old. Everybody look like a kid on TV. To some extent. Like, when I see him, I be like, damn, like, is she old enough for me to be like, that bitch bad? And you like, oh, yeah, she's 23. You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type of shit. I'm not talking about Riri. I'm talking about women in general. But for this show, it is very black. And for somebody that isn't used to seeing people of color or LGBT people, you're going to immediately go, why her team got to have LGBT people in it and this and that. And they show that the tech person a lot. But if you're only watching for that, you're going to hate it. The show is actually solid compared to most of the other Marvel shit that we get. I got to see these last 3 episodes because everybody posting that it really, really turned up.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
And
too.
that like they let her cook, and now whatever's about to happen next is gonna be dope. So
yeah. So now that Marcus is back, let's see if we got his reactions correct. What you think about it, Doug? Have you seen Ironheart?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, I want tell us next week for real, because and try not to watch it with the Wakanda Forever eye. That's all. The only advice I would give you.
Please don't.
Don't make it Wakanda Forever. Then
it's not. It's not at all.
She don't act as stupid as she did in that, is what I mean. Because going in, I was like, if she start acting like she was in the dorm room, I'm gonna hate this show.
Nah, she's more down to earth and regular in the show. I feel.
I have to see. From what I've read, the brief little blurbs of what I read, it sounded like she was the writing made her seem to be cocky and aloof. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't come back here to talk about Ironheart.
We're done with it, so we can skip.
We're done with it now.
No. I gotta go. Gotta go pick up my son. He's sick at camp.
Oh yeah, man.
Again.
Hey, do what you gotta do, man.
Do your thing,
y'all
man.
can
We'll
run
finish
it.
it.
I gotta go. Sorry, everybody, but I got a DIP, but it's
All right,
KID. God damn it.
Bars.
Yeah.
Children. All right, man. Happy
Fourth. We'll save the juicier shit that was for all of us for the next one. But yeah.
Word.
I'm out.
For sure, man. Do what you gotta do. All right, man. So actually with him being gone, I'm looking at our list. I'm talking to our listeners right now of things. And the stuff that I want to personally wait for Marcus on is this big beautiful bill, and one that'll give it some room for it to just breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can talk about this one. The Last of Us. Everybody knows I'm a Last of Us stan to the core. If you haven't watched the show, please do. Great show. So it was announced as of this recording last night, 2 creators of The Last of Us have left the TV production, and that big one being Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann is the creator of the video game that spawned everything that we have right now. I believe Craig Mazin is still on, and he is one of the showrunners. He was one of the showrunners on Chernobyl and Game of Thrones. So we're still in good hands. I'm somebody that watches and listens to all the podcasts and bullshit that they talk about behind the scenes. So Variety put this story out that the creators are leaving, and it should alarm some people from a creative standpoint.
Yeah.
From a creative standpoint, and as a fan, they already fucked up to me.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
No, so I think they fucked up because how do you take the creator of the fucking game and the story period? How do you take the show that could go for another season or 2 maybe, you know, depending on how they want to fucking work it.
Oh, okay.
How are they
I
gonna
see
keep
where you're
that?
going. Let me
Yeah, how
finish
are
my
they gonna
thought on
keep
that.
it? Okay, go ahead.
So Neil is stepping away not because this is trash. It's none of those
Yeah.
things. Like, and
Okay.
if you, it's none of those things. It
Okay. Okay.
is he's a video game creator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and HBO picked it up. He wanted to make sure it was in good hands, and he has
Mm-hmm.
said in all of the like podcast and interviews and the little post snippets that he feels like it's all the way in good hands and he doesn't need to be there anymore.
Okay.
He wanted to make sure he was there for a pivotal scene this year, but he just had the time to do it. Naughty Dog, which is the parent company to put the original game out, they have a brand new property coming out, and he needs to direct that.
Oh, okay.
That
That makes
game's coming
sense.
out. He's
The
the
game,
lead
yeah.
on it. That's his bread and butter. Like, look, we all know they all making a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Max is the smaller amount of his money.
Yeah. Did they say
That's
what
right.
game was coming out, nigga? Because I'm kind of interested. I love all their games.
Yes, I could tell you what it's called.
Is it
Tell me what you
Uncharted?
think about them leaving.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then I'm cool with it. If he's happy with it, or with them, if those two creators are happy with it, and they feel like everything's gonna go fine, cool. Because we know, as gamers, that's what we waiting on. Like the show, cool. We were happy with the show, and you know, especially for that game. But like, we want that game, nigga. Like whatever that
Right.
game is, we want it. Because I mean,
It's
we've been with them since Crash Bandicoot, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. A lot of people don't know that either. Yeah, they done made a lot of shit.
Hell yeah.
Their new property is called Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet.
Oh, okay.
Um,
All right.
and I saw there's a trailer for it that came out on IGN. It's completely different from The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. So with that, and supposedly he said he came up with a concept for Last of Us 3.
Mm-hmm.
So if those things are true, he ain't got time to be there on the set of a episode, or not an episode, but a season that's already pretty much written. They just got to do it right.
They just got to do
And
it
well,
right. Yeah.
they got to do it as right as they can, given how much they've screwed the pooch already.
Why do you think they screwed the pooch already? I'm confused.
Okay, The Last of Us season 2. I think that, and I probably said on this podcast that I thought it was great,
Mm-hmm.
and I understood the changes, and I went back and rewatched it, and it's good, but they fucked up from a storytelling standpoint. Period. They gave the audience way too much information. At this point in the story, in the game, you have no idea all the shit you know now.
This is true.
So
This
the
is
weight
true.
is different, and it's
Yeah.
earned differently, and the audience is not going to do that. They can't now, because
Well,
they showed the end of the game at the end of season 2. That should be shown at the end of season 3.
Yeah, I think we're the people who've played the game, we're the ones that are feeling how you feel, versus the people who didn't play the game and knew nothing about, you know, the game. Like they're excited about it, they're happy with it. But us, since we've played through the game, I don't know about you, but I played through both of those games several times, nigga.
A ridiculous amount of times,
probably 10, 20 plus. You know what I mean? So for us, it's like, God damn, why'd they change that? I was looking forward to this. You know what I mean? But regular people who ain't played the game, they're like, hell yeah, that shit is amazing. You know?
Man, I'm a weirdo. Like, I like to know somebody else is gonna get to experience something. You know, like I want that excitement for them. Yeah, they're getting yes, and everybody watching the show is getting a different emotional experience wholeheartedly than we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't bullshit, nigga.
So just because of the way that they're giving out information, they're painting Ellie so different than she was in the game.
Yeah.
You know, like she just comes off as a different person. None of the shit about her looks, just the way that her character arc is moving.
She's
I don't
softer.
like it.
She's softer.
Yes.
Yeah. Because she was a tough ass bitch in the game. Like even the first one. I mean, she was already tough in the first one, especially when she had to do that trek by herself when Joel got hurt in the first. Well, that was first season for everybody who didn't play the game. You know, she was already tough then, but like when they started season 2 and she's fighting that big ass dude at the beginning, in that barn. Like we didn't need to see that. Well, we didn't need to see that shit.
I think the audience needed to for the season they're building. Like I've had to separate them, bruh. The same way I have to watch it and go, this is just this is what this experience is, you know, and let it be that, because if I start mixing them, it don't match.
It don't at all. And I gotta practice that.
It's hard.
When the next season comes out, I gotta practice that, because as of right now, I'm like, motherfucker, that's not who was in that spot at that time. Where'd this new building come from? Like I'm comparing it, and I need to stop doing that shit. I enjoy the show, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's hard to separate the two when you've played through the game so many times. But
Yeah,
it is what it is. Still check it out if you haven't.
Talk to me about Red Lobster, because I want me a boil, and I keep hearing that they got them now.
So they do. Okay. So I heard that they got a new CEO, young black guy. I think he's like 36. He made a bunch of changes. So what he did is he brought those boil bags in. He changed up the menu quite a bit, and he added a few different drinks to the like margarita flights and shit like that. Those boil bags are not for us. They're not for us.
You had one?
Yeah. So
I want to talk to somebody that's actually been. Not the pitch. Yeah. Okay.
So I went there. We went there. It was like 3 days ago. We went there, right? So my wife got the margarita. Yeah, the wife got the margarita flight. Them bitches are delicious, right?
Okay.
I got my normal beer, and my son, my daughter, they ordered regular menu items. My wife got a new menu item. I can't remember which one it was, but I got a boil. The boil bags, you can choose what you want to go in them. So there's like a bunch of different things you can choose to go in it, but all of them come with like the sausage and the fucking corn on the cob and shit like that. But if you're looking for something that's like seasoned like back at the crib, it's not that. And it's not a lot of food either. So that's what threw me off. So like,
how many crab clusters are you getting in a bag for like a pound?
You're gonna get two.
You're
gonna get two clusters, and you're getting like maybe a pound of food total. Maybe. Versus if you go to like Juicy Crab, I don't know if y'all have those out there, but here there's a bunch of them around here.
Yes,
they do the boil bags, and you're looking at 2 pounds of food
here.
So it's probably similar.
Same,
yeah. And then when you get the bag, we get the bag. That bag is like, if I like spicy shit, so that bag red. You know what I'm saying? But Red Lobster was more of a buttery, garlic buttery color. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, it was good, but if you're going into Red Lobster thinking this shit finna be seasoned like a motherfucker, I'm finna feel like I'm at a crawfish boil or a fish fry, it's not that. It's literally Red Lobster food, seasoned like Red Lobster food, but in a bag. It's good.
Yeah, why would you expect to, not you, but I've never gone into Red Lobster and seen a gang of seasoning on anything I've ever ordered.
Well, I did. I went in there and I was like, shit. Yeah, I went in there thinking, shit, this is going to be off the chain because it's a black dude. So obviously he knows the culture, you know what I mean? But he also knows the business. So you're not going to have, you're not going to have the same crowd of people that's been going in there for years ordering this shit. And then they get it one time and it's too fucking seasoned or too spicy for them. You know what I mean? White people, yes, I'm talking about y'all. Oh, them bitches is better, nigga. I don't know what the fuck they got crack in them. They got crack in them.
He was like, so y'all ain't got no crack in these biscuits. Is the problem.
Yeah, we got 3 baskets of them biscuits, and they weren't stingy either, which was also good. So just for for the folks that hadn't tried it yet, go ahead and check them out. The prices are a little bit different; they're a little bit cheaper. But the boil bags, like I said, you won't get as much food as you might think you'll get. And I think there's like 2 flavors you can choose from. It's like a Cajun style, and then like a buttery garlic style or some shit like that.
Not even gonna waste my time.
Yeah. So unless you're going just for drinks, order your normal menu shit from Red Lobster, get you some drinks and chill out. I really think that was for the older crowd of people that are
there's only 2 places out here. There's like a generic, it's called a Crab Shack, I think. It's ass. And then there's another one by our Red Lobster. And there's a Pier 88 next to it. So like, why the fuck would I ever why would I ever go in there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So for you, don't waste your time. And you from fucking VA. So
I ain't been to a Red Lobster. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the worst thing Red Lobster ever did, because as much as we bag on it now, Red Lobster used to be the spot. That's where you took little bitches to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you liked her, you took it to Red Lobster at like
nigga,
a
you was hoping
baseline.
you could find a coupon, my nigga, because that bitch.
Sometimes, right? But Red Lobster for me, like when they put their biscuits in the store,
They
it was
fucked
over.
up. Yep,
They fucked up. I think
Mhm.
that was their fatal mistake. Like they tried to do the Taco Bell thing because Taco Bell just started putting like shells and seasoning and shit.
Yeah.
But every now and then you just want a Taco Bell taco. It's like
Yeah,
a
it's
taste for it
different.
type of shit,
Yeah,
right?
it really is
That's
different.
different. When I could make them biscuits at home just like they was in a restaurant, I was like, I
Yeah.
don't need none of your other seafood. Because like you
Nope.
said, I'm from Virginia. I know how to make seafood.
Exactly.
So now I just needed that piece from you.
Mhm.
And now we doing that shit at the crib.
Exactly. And you can make your own margaritas, my nigga. You know, you can do that.
All my pasta better than theirs. Like,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
it was like
Yeah.
y'all really fucked up when you gave me the
Yeah.
power of freedom
Exactly.
for that little Walmart bag.
Yeah, I will say though, shouts out to their new CEO. He did bring them out of bankruptcy, so Red Lobster's doing a whole lot better. I guess his young brother has been doing a lot of stuff in the restaurant industry when it comes to endangered restaurants. So he's doing a good job. So keep that shit up. You know, just make something for us though. You know, give us something good and seasoned with some sweet ass sweet tea, some diabetes in the cup. You know, hook us
Because
up.
they
with
don't
shit
even have
we
sweet
love.
tea in there. See, ain't no
Nope.
reason to go.
Nope.
I love you, brother. Keep them whites eating, but I'm not coming in there.
Because that's what it's for. He said, keep the whites eating. Like, I want to go to those seafood restaurants, but I don't want to go to those seafood restaurants.
What if that was their new slogan on the restaurant on a commercial, nigga? Red Lobster, keep them whites eating.
They gonna steal your idea, nigga. They gonna steal your idea. Damn.
That's some white people in board shorts eating biscuits in the commercial, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Shit.
So real quick, sports, real quick.
Okay.
I noticed, and I know it's been talked about, when Caitlyn came back, tickets went crazy again. A lot of people are having a hard time admitting that she's the face of the league, but LeBron is even acknowledging her all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And what's interesting to me about LeBron acknowledging her all the time is his legacy right now is one of uncertainty. So when people like look at LeBron, as much as it's like, yeah, he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. There's no question about absolutely any of that. But he's on his way out the league. And what he's doing with his power is putting on the WNBA. He'll never get his props. He'll never get his props. He's trying his best to put a light on the WNBA.
Yeah, man. The thing is they got to do that shit themselves, man. Like they really do. Like Caitlin Clark is the top player in the league right now, at least statistically, and how, you know, everybody's like, she's the face, like you said. She got to get out there and start doing something, man. She can't just hope that NBA players are gonna put them on. She's got to step out and do shit. Like I hadn't even seen it. Like I've seen more commercials with Angel Reese than Caitlin Clark. Like Angel Reese has had a fucking value meal at McDonald's. She's got a shoe now, you know. So it's like you're gonna have to step out and show out for your league. You can't let the niggas do it for you, because it's only gonna bring more shine. That's all. LeBron's doing this. I'm gonna go look at this nigga game. He probably got like a year or something left. I think his wife's trying to get him to retire, but we're gonna see.
That would be great.
Yeah, I really do think he might have one more season, and then he gonna be like, all right, y'all, I ain't gonna pull a Tom Brady and leave my wife to stay in the league. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see.
This is probably my legal opinion about why it's unpopular, and I don't think it's a Caitlyn problem. I think it's optics problem. They won't let the women be exciting.
Yeah.
Like when any man shoves another man on a basketball court, it's in highlight reels. They talking about it. They're talking about how aggressive they are. When they are blatantly whooping Caitlin Clark on the basketball court in some instances,
nigga,
right?
Every game, nigga. Yeah.
Whooping her ass like that. Everything they can do but put hands on her. And it just gets painted so softly.
Yeah.
And I hear all of them begging for that shit to stop. Fucking like Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Wilson. I can't remember her first name.
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. These people are fucking exciting to watch.
Yeah. We know their names, first off, nigga. So like,
let's talk about that. I didn't know any of their names a year ago. Like, let's like real shit. And there's a couple of other ones, you know, like but I really wish people would stop the like, man, this shit ain't, they ain't ducking, they ain't, man. There's some good games over there, bro.
There are.
They
I will
outscored
say
some
that.
of the finals games we just had on the NBA side.
This is
So
true.
it's not a fair comparison anymore. It used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be where you look and they'd be like, yeah, final score 68-72. Like, goddamn.
They didn't score at all. What are triple digit games? Did any niggas fight? Yeah. You right though.
Yeah. Jackie Young. There's another name just popped in my head.
Yeah.
Like, so some of them are they starting to show they started, man. Like, follow them games, bro.
Yeah.
Not just for Caitlyn.
You know what? I think what it's gonna take for the WNBA, I think it's gonna take them to even though most of us hate it, I think they're gonna need to create a super team. Like they need a team that's gonna be dominant, like dominant as fuck, like the dream team from the fucking Olympics. You know what I mean? They need a super team to actually put shine on the WNBA versus just a player. So I feel like that's probably what's going to bring them their shine, like a team that everybody's going to want to see this team, because you have Caitlin Clark on the same team with Asia Wilson, on the same team with Angel Reese. That's three fucking starters right there. You know what I mean?
I think it would be worse if they put them all in one.
You think?
Because now, now your viewership is doing some ISOR shit. We looking right here all the time. Everybody else is not even in the league anymore. They need to be spread out in different teams, I think.
Yeah.
Because like
that's true too. That's true too.
One thing I love Angel Reese for, and I don't even think we talked about it.
She got fat ass.
Everybody started
something else.
Well, she's gorgeous.
She
she bought. Everybody started saying me bounds.
Oh.
Because she was making, she'd throw up her bricks and catch them. And there's like, you just getting me bounds, bitch.
Yeah.
And she went on TikTok and was like, I'm going to give y'all one. Y'all ate when y'all did that. And now I'm going to eat. And she went and bought the patent rights to me bounds.
Oh, shit.
So she going to sell stuff with it up there. She like, you're right. Because anything that come off that board, it's all me. So I like that she flipped what the internet was doing to her and made money off of it. I ain't mad at her.
Yeah. I'll give her that for creativity. That's a smart move, smart business move too. So
yeah, like if y'all gonna keep on saying this shit about me, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm getting a check off of it since y'all having fun, and I'm still on this court. So hate on me if you want to.
Hell yeah. What a fine ass. I hope you hear this. One day. You fine as hell, girl.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it though. I don't think she gonna. I don't think that's gonna do it.
Because she looking at rap artists and shit now. She wanted a thug ass nigga. I ain't none of that. So sorry. I have a penis.
I got a penis.
I got one of those.
What else you got, dog?
Let's see, buddy. Damn, we might have to wait. For Marcus, bro, for the rest of these motherfuckers.
Some of them was a 3-parter. They really were. But shit happens. Yeah. Like today, y'all, we always trying to get out of here early. Next week, we trying to figure it out. Because I have the Empire Comedy Festival in San Antonio. So this one's gonna post this weekend. Next week, I'm gonna hit the road and leave out on July 9th, which is Wednesday. Next week. If you're out in Las Vegas, swing by Rick's Rolling Smoke Barbecue. I'll be over there doing a 15-minute spot to get ready for the festival. And then I'm flying out. The festival has changed a little bit. If you've been following my page, I've been posting absolutely everything that's going on with it. I'm actually closing one of the festival shows now and featuring for another one. So make sure y'all get tickets. They got a bundle. You get $75. You can see every single show, not just the ones I'm on. And there's a host of talented comedians. My boy Alvin gonna be out there. He headlined all over San Antonio. Joe King gonna be up there. My boy Don Arner is coming out of Pittsburgh. It's gonna be stupid. If you're in San Antonio, get them tickets, scoop them up. It's gonna be dope.
Fuck yeah, that's what's up. Well, shit. You wanna roll that beautiful music? I was gonna say something.
I sure can.
Yeah, there it is. Ooh,
hey,
give us a freestyle, Sam. Just playing.
Gonna diss the bars before the bars.
My bad, dog. Anyway, I hope y'all niggas have a great 4th of July weekend. Cook you some food, eat good, drink good, and next week we got a big show for y'all. So Sam, take that shit away, my nigga.
Yes, sir. I plan to. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. See my cousin, chill on out. It's gonna be dope. So.
Hell yeah. All right, man.
Well, thank y'all for listening to a Legal Opinions podcast. Podcast for people who don't like podcasts. Coming at you every goddamn Saturday. Your favorite streaming service. Fuck y'all. And fuck Ironheart. I don't give a shit. You feel me? She was an ass. I fell asleep, but I don't know.
That's that nigga to a T too. He gonna be mad at you when you hear that shit.
Oh, bah humbug head ass.
Yeah.
Nah. All right, man. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.